쌀아대의 쇼다운. 립 샌드박스 대 농심 레드포스.
And it looks like Dundun actually going to go for the Poppy in this situation, which I kind of like. A lot of dashes across the board on Live Sandbox. Everyone does have that dash, and we did talk about how the Zeri, not the best tank shredder necessarily, and the Poppy as well. If you get in range of her, if she tries to dash through a wall, you can shut that down immediately.
Apparently we've got Zyra Khan as well. So if you wanted that, we've got that in this game too. As it looks like we're ready to hop on the rift for game number 1. Yeah,
a broken champ
that gets close, I feel, is Annie. And if not Annie, maybe Gragas. It's pretty strong. Dindin is just harassing Willer in his own jungle at level 1.
Yeah, but now...
and now Brutal's here, and he has to flash. Oh, but it leaves the blue. Worth.
I don't think that's weird, but you know what? I like the spirit of the play. The execution, maybe not so good. To find his way in the jungle and maybe find Willer here. He does have prio on both mid and bot to back him up if needed.
Oh, will this? Oh, okay. Well, Willie's just going to get in there. Missed the stun as he is continuing. He's got red buff, so he says, okay, I should be able to win this trade, but immediately backs away. He's got Rakan coming in first. Peter will join. The stun is going to hit. Willer is just standing up to him, is not even going to use flash at this point in time, but they will bully Willer out of the jungle for now.
I think Nexi sounds a lot better than Nexus is.
Nexus.
Yeah.
I think Nexi.
Nexi, okay. Good point in it.
Yeah.
It's a thing now. If it wasn't a thing already, it's a thing now.
It's a thing now. Definitely somebody has already had this conversation throughout the many years of League of Legends broadcasting. Scuttle Crab also taken by Willer. Start up here on this objective. Willer says, well, I spotted you.
Yeah, he's here and level 6 as well, I think is a big thing for Peter. Like, obviously the other side, Teddy and Kale aren't even level 6 yet, so Nongshim have a big advantage here in this fight.
Yeah, Vital also level 6. And let's see if they actually go for it. Teddy has hit 6 himself, as in they go. The charm is going to land, but immediate cleanse is a lot of damage, though already done, and immediately Sylvie will get burst down at first blood. Hold the phone.
I think he saw the pet.
Well, I don't believe you can always see those, although there are some sneaky times where you can.
Yeah, I saw an interaction on the other day where it showed someone's position, so I'm always questioning it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes it's just spectators, sometimes actually they can see it. But either way, in they go. Vital already has to blow the Featherstorm, and, well, now we got the engage from Peter, and immediately he's only going in alone. As, yes, the Poppycopter comes out, not going to even use it. Just holds on to that for the reset. And Live Sandbox will very much assert their dominance in this top river.
See if Nongshim try and look for the re-engage here. A lot of tools on cooldown.
Yeah, your whole bot lane, I mean, they both use their ultimates basically for nothing. So what exactly are you going to be able to achieve as Nongshim here? I think they just have to give it up. Yeah, pretty nice angle here for Quad as well, but it is spotted by Closer. Quad trying to get in there. He's going to essentially miss. Willer's just able to get away, and now disengaged on the right side. Quad is getting so low. He's the first one to go down. Sylvie incredibly low as well in that Dragon Pit. He will be taken out by the Gragas, and now everything is in favor of Live Sandbox. 3 kills plus this Infernal Dream. Sylvie now, they know he doesn't have Flash. He does have Heartbreaker. Teleport comes in as Peter's just going to stopwatch as Dundun is teleporting into the enemy base. And, okay, just going to try to helicopter them out here. That's the Zerigon, as now they try to get into the fight. Peter, as you mentioned before this might happen, he gets burst down. The Gragas in the back line is just doing way too much, and Vital is desperate to be of any help at this point. It's not going to happen. Dundun will go down. This is an absolute stomp-a-reno right now, 7-0. And the poke damage still is coming in here as the cast thrown out. They flash on in, and it is mayhem. They take out Closer here, but the damage is too much. They didn't get Teddy, who doesn't even have his cleanse, doesn't need it anyway. As, yeah, you killed the Ahri, cool story, but that's it. He just dies. He uses his barrier. The Nexus is free. Teddy's going to kill your whole team. Flashes on in as he's using his 3.5 items very well. Of course, utilizing the Yuumi as well. Dundun here. He's just going to say that's going to take too long. That's the first game. 27 minutes. Live Sandbox will dispatch of them very easily.
For Nongshim, a couple of mistakes here and there will make all the difference. And, you know, I like to talk about this a lot, how broken Sunfire is. Dundun did a lot of damage that game.
Yeah.
Not sure how much of it was relevant, but
not a lot of it, no.
He can point to this and say, look, I did my job, guys.
I feel like he got more damage because he survived the longest.
They get banned away again.
He's going to play Cassiopeia blind.
I'd respect it.
Just, okay, so I've got a really good read on this draft. So I'm going to take over from here.
I'll write down the draft, and you do all the talking. Yeah. You're just on point with it. Isn't really going to fix those problems either. So, does look pretty rough so far, and I think, honestly, Liv Sandbox can just go with the Annie, honestly. Yeah. You have the Molten Shield to help the Jinx out. Obviously, you can peel quite well, but also provides that power and engage threat, and it means you have a strong mid-jungle, you have a good top matchup, you have a good bot matchup.
They talked about it a lot on the desk. Certainly one thing to look for in this matchup, specifically as we hop into the Rift for Game 2. It's like, do you want like a full bulb, or do you know, we want some cloves? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just using garlic buzzwords in this one. Well, Aphelios Yumi is on a 5-game losing streak. Might be part of the reason why generally we've had negative thoughts about this duo, and you would still get a lot of first strike gold and stuff, which in this case I guess will not, because it looks like Quad kind of started off that fight, but still is doing the harass as, yeah, he got it, 50 gold, huge.
That's the strat, that's the Kazakh strategy, the Tibbers killing potential.
Yeah, flash in as Miasma and the ult comes out, and now Liv Sandbox are on the run. Quad really trying to make something happen here in the mid lane.
Didn't really come across anything. I love how Dundun, after you pop the ghost, was just like zigzagging, like, try and hit me, you can't. Oh.
All right, here we go. Quad trying to get that ult in as he hits him in the front. Closer turning at the wrong time. It's now Crazy Tibbers getting on in, but guess what? Yumi's here as Vital does bring him on over as the rocket is going to hit him. And Teddy collects in the mid lane.
And honestly, it ended up...
Flash in, there it is. Oh, he catches him, and Vital is in a rough spot, getting spun on right now, trying to kite this one out, and now in comes Quad, gets the bear down, and Teddy gets another one as stopwatch is perfect, but now, they're just barely able to get that kill onto the Cassiopeia, which is good because otherwise that would have been a disaster as Nongshim were able to clean up the end of that fight. Even gonna get to work on the Dindin already. Teddy's taking a massive amount of damage here as, no, he's just being baited in. Vital in a really rough spot, but he is running away pretty fast, and the teleport is coming in to the damage is Rocket. Not gonna get the kill, but Teddy still excited on the backside of this fight, and now with Sylvie coming in is not gonna be able to help. And that is just not going to be enough for them, as it looks like potentially this teleport did get interrupted. Bertle was able to get on top of him. So no Scion rather in the fight.
Yeah, really well played.
And potentially no Scion on the Rift here. No flash for you, buddy.
Ghosted.
And he ults into the blue buff. Yeah, well, he's dead, yeah. Casante just gonna get that one, as I do not know what I was watching. But, you know, it happens, right? It happens from time to time. That's Bertle getting us over. Yeah, maybe we'll get a look. Yeah, they were just fighting like 5 seconds before this, so it was really obvious that this was going to happen. And so Bertle, I mean, he's Casante. He's got a million ways to stop teleports, and he does exactly that. Dindin gets angry, tries to take a fight, remembers he's playing against Scion, or rather Casante. Calling out nice for Bertle. Vital, you know, this is how he's going to win fights if he is ever, as, yeah, he's going to have to flash away now, as Yumi ult also comes down. We're in a rough spot here, as he will just flash himself. But that's a good trade, as Tibbers is getting to work on a Vital in the meanwhile.
Bit of a sneaky play here from Nongshim. I like this, honestly.
Little hide on bush action, and Willer looks to be dead here, gets slowed down, is just trying to get over the wall, trying to get to the Melio, and he survives for quite a long period of time, but it's still a nice pick over to the side of Nongshim. Got there. Well, Bertle's got a nice little angle here as he is looking for the engage on a Quad. Will pull him over the wall, goes all out as Confusing Q misses that one, and now he's in a little bit of a struggle as he does get Miasma. He's gonna get the knock up here on a Quad as the massive wombo combo. In goes the Wukong onto that backline, and down will go Quad. Vital is trying to kite this one out, but the Casante, you cannot get away from him as he will pick up the kill, and Teddy gets excited. All the dominoes fall, and let's see how this one is going to go. River Fight 2, Electric Boogaloo here. Quad trying to get in position for a good miasma in the choke. As Sylvie now on the left side, Closer just zoning him away. There is no chance of a steal unless... Nope, Smite comes in, and Willer just takes it down. Nongshim just idling around as the flash comes in. It is picture perfect from the side of Liv Sandbox. They catch two, and the Jinx gets excited as now doesn't even have to shoot over the Scion, just shoot the Scion himself. As that will be 4 members going down outside of Dundun. Triple kill for Teddy. This game is over. Pack it up, let's go.
Cal will nearly have W maxed, or it might already be maxed if he's gone 3 points E in a W, so the range is disgusting.
Yeah, now they're getting flanked by Cassante. Yeah, this is...
It's a rough one.
Like I said, let's pack it up. Nongshim, they're going to give it one last... Oh, he got caught by the chompers. That's not going to do it. That's a kill over to Closer. And now they don't have a front line anymore. As down will go the inhibitor. And TP is coming in now from Bertle, who tanked up a bunch of damage, can now just rejoin the fight. As you can just stand on the turrets now. You don't even need the laser that is Teddy at this point, as everybody's just getting cleaned up. Vital, will he survive is the only question. The answer is absolutely no. God. Stop it, this is not fair. Down goes the Nexus, that is the end of the game. 2-0 to Liv Sandbox, easy peasy for them tonight.
Wow.
Come on, this is not fair.
Hi, this is Dear for the POG Interview translation. We are here joined by Teddy and Willer on the side of Liv Sandbox. Congratulations! Willer, so you got your first summer season victory, so how are you feeling? So it felt bad that we couldn't finish and secure a first win in the first match. But I feel like we had a lot of takeaways from our last match and we were able to apply them and we got this great win today. And Teddy, long time no see, how have you been? I've been good. How do you feel, Teddy? I'm glad that we got a clean 2-0 victory today. So Teddy, you had a comeback match against D plus Kia, and I was wondering if you had, what was the biggest takeaway from that match? I felt like I wasn't really on the same page with the team. So I think the major narrative for the first Saturday showdown of summer was that the veterans are back. So how is the team atmosphere? I think the overall team atmosphere is pretty good. So Willer, have you been playing with Teddy, the veteran player, and how's the synergy? I feel like our synergy is good. He's pretty fun to play with. And Willer, in game 1, it looked like there were a lot of jungle bans. So we got 5 big jungle bans. How did that make you feel? We already had everything in plan. I think everything was pretty predictable and we were able to kind of come back and prepare for the draft properly. So now you ended up picking Graves, so what was your plan to counter Viego? Graves tends to win a 1v1 in River against Viego. And I feel like everything was really based on how I can play the late game with Graves. And so you contributed to victory by creating a big, significant gap against Viego. In game 2, we saw mid Cassio, which is Quad's signature pick. So how is playing against her, given that it's pretty tough playing against her as a jungler? Yeah, Quad's a really good Cassio player. He likes playing Cassio. And yeah, you're right about that. So it's really hard to play jungler as a jungler against Cassio. But I feel like we were able to showcase good team fights. And for in a AD carry's perspective, is it tough to play against Cassia?
수도 있다 생각했는데 제가 너무 잘
Yeah, I think she's pretty annoying to play against.
밀려고 W도 있어서 네, 궁도 있고
But given that we had
괜찮았던 것 같아요 조합적으로는.
Million W, I think we were able to utilize our ult pretty well and kind of play against her and counter her pretty well. And with your victory, Teddy, Aphelios and Yumi comp is on a 6 losing streak. So how was playing Jinx going into this matchup?
네 연패 중이라고 하더라고요 아펠리미가.
네.
Yeah, I actually heard about that losing streak about that the comp.
좀안 좋은 픽이라고 생각하는데 또 어떻게 잘
I personally would say that it's not a good comp.
네, 네, 잘 모르겠네요.
But if played properly as a team, I feel like it could be good, but I'm not too sure about it.
오랜만에 테디 선수 복귀하신 만큼 이번 서머 굉장히 욕심이 나실 것
So
같습니다.
as you have returned after a long time, it seems like you will be eager for this summer. So what kind of performance do you want to show, Teddy? I just really want to be to showcase that I can win. I want to win a lot. Now you guys are going to face T1 and KT back to back. So what's your mindset heading into the upcoming matches? It'll be a tough matchup, but I feel like as long as we have something to take away from every match, in our past, I believe that we can do well and win. And Teddy, yes, I think as long as we play well, we are capable of winning. So any word for the fans who are supporting the cool kids? I feel like we had the same start as spring, not a good result, but I feel like we can come back and showcase and deliver good performances. Thank you so much for your support.
마지막으로 테디 선수도 한 말씀 하셔야죠.
And let's hear from you, Teddy.
할 말이 없는데.
I feel like Willard just said everything so nicely.
경기 안 나오도록 저희가 준비 잘해서.
Yeah, I was a little regretful about our first match, but I hope that we keep playing well and keep it up for the upcoming matches. Congratulations again, and this will be the end of the interview from Teddy and Willard. Back to the space. Thank you.